Hey, so it's that time of the whenever the fuck I make these because I just make them at random, but it's another fucking terrible ass internet news where I'm going to talk about things that are completely irrelevant to our lives, but it's a thing that it's kind of fun to delve into. It's fun to delve into the drama or the intrigue or whatever the fuck's going on because in the end of the day, when you listen to internet news stuff, you think about it and you look at it and you're like, that's interesting or wow, that's fucked up. And then you go on your day because at the end of the day, when you talk about these people, they don't actually matter to you once, you put your phone down or turn your computer screen off. And when you go to play some fucking Smash Bros. Or Pokemon or Call of Duty or whatever the fuck you're playing, you don't think about them at all. It's just a weird thing. But internet shit is some of the most fascinating shit sometimes. So, I'm going to talk about three things again, as usual. One of them is something I talked about already, so I'm not going to really linger on it. Another is a game another fucking NFT game, so that's gonna be great. And a little back and forth that's happening, or well, not really back and forth. It's more of one man screaming loudly like a child, and the other telling that child to shut the hell up. So I'm going to start with the one that I'm not really going to linger on, which is, well, actually, before that, I'd like to specify something. Firstly, I've been making a lot of video game related videos, and that's because I've been playing a lot of games and beating them, so that means that I'm going to talk about the games when I beat them, so that's why there's so many game related videos. And secondly, this first one that I'm talking about is something I already talked about, but I'm not going to talk about it long, and I'm just going to advise people to look in, like, actually watch the video from the person themselves. And also, if there's anyone wondering if anyone watches this, which I don't really pay attention, I just kind of make the videos and then I'm just like, hey, that was fun making the video, and then I move on. But if anyone watches this and people wonder why I don't put like names and stuff in the title, because usually when you do like commentary internet drama stuff, you put the person's name in, right? Like, oh, PewDiePie said what? You put their name in so you get the clicks and shit, right? And that's why I don't do it. It's because I don't want to, put people's name in it for clicks. The only time I put like a title of something in is when I'm talking about that something. But when it comes to a person or a specific, like whenever I do the internet stuff, I want it to be just like internet news. That's it. I just want to talk about it. Like I don't want to just like put their name and be like, hey, look, I put their name. Now if people type it in, it shows up. It's like I don't want that. I just want to make these videos for fun. These are just supposed to be fun videos where I just kind of describe what's happening, or I just give like a brief rundown and then I say, hey, go check it out yourself somewhere. So the first thing is a YouTuber, Quite, who I talked about last time about having allegations thrown against him. And this whole situation was a good example of innocent until proven guilty, where the internet, did the opposite and just called him guilty, where he responded to his allegations and debunked literally all of it. And it's a very long video. But the reason I'm not going to linger on it is because I couldn't even begin to explain, because he, like I said, he debunked everything. And it's like a well put together video and well put together thoughts. Like he completely fucking destroyed these person's points, and they're just pretty much showed that they're a lying sack of shit. So yeah, so it's a short thing to talk about. Like I would like it's just one of those things where I advise watching his video, because it's like I just want to bring attention if no one knows about it, or if someone, if maybe they just want to, like, I don't know, delve into like some weird drama thing that's happening, even if they don't care about it. You never know. So I guess that's the first thing. Just kind of, just be like, hey, go look at that one on your own. That's like I don't like that was a lot of personal stuff that I'd rather, someone see from his video rather than me just explain how, there's a lot of fucked up things. Anyway, moving on to the second thing. Another NFT game, yet another one of these fucking games. And not only that, but it's led by a Twitch streamer known as Dr. Disrespect, who is known for putting on I believe, a wig, of like black, long, curly hair, almost mullet-like, but not really. I don't really know what you call that hairstyle. The Rem Lazar, I don't fucking know. I just think of Rem Lazar when I see that hair, okay? I'm weird. And he has a mustache, but I think the mustache is actually real, unlike his hair. But anyway, this Twitch streamer, I haven't heard of him in a long time. I know vaguely who he is. I don't really know a lot about Doctor Disrespect, other than that he has like funny reactions, and I think he cheated on his wife. I'm not sure about that one. I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just going off what I heard. I don't know. That's why I'm saying I think. But anyway, he's making an NFT game. Hooray! More of that shit. Because the fucking Bored Apes one wasn't enough. But if that wasn't bad enough, like, there's people criticizing him because they're like, oh, what about anti-cheats? Like, they're. Sorry, fuck, my jaw just, like, fucked up. Like, the people are, like, getting, like, crazy about, like, the anti-cheat. Like, dude, how are you going to implement anti-cheat? People could easily just, cheat and then farm these little NFT shits from your game and then become rich, right? And it's a valid criticism and concern. And pretty much he's given like, he's given no one any faith that it's going to function properly. So pretty much everyone just realizes, oh, an NFT game where you can earn money from it, and people are just going to cheat and, get their money. It's just another fucking one of those, like, why? Like, why NFTs? Like, why the fuck can't people, like, if people have aspirations to make a game, why can't they just make a game? Like, why does it have to be NFTs? Like, why does it always have to be crypto and NFTs? I don't fucking get it. Like, why can't you just make like a fucking cool shooter or a platformer or a horror game or just anything? If you made a fucking shitty game from Unity where you literally didn't make a single asset and it was just a fucking boo haunted house game, that would be a million times better than the most well-crafted NFT game because it is centered around NFTs. The dumbest thing on the fucking internet. So why? Whatever. I don't know. Talking about NFTs makes me angry. But it's stupid. It's like, whatever, man. If he wants to make an NFT game, he makes an NFT game. But people are worried about the anti-cheat and people just cheating in the game to, like, basically just farm money off of it and probably bankrupt the guy or the company or whatever the fuck's going on. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know a shit lot about it. I just know he's making an NFT game. He's a somewhat well-respected guy as far as I know, and most people are just kind of getting on his case about cheaters, right? Which is understandable. If you make a game, people don't want to be cheated out of shit, right? Nobody wants to play an online game and have someone wall hack or float through the air. Nobody wants, if you have a game where you're going to make money like this, nobody wants someone to just swoop in and steal shit, right? Understandable. But it's an NFT game. What the fuck do you expect? Do you expect quality? I'm sorry, like, I'm just being like so passive aggressive and aggressive at the same time, because it's just like NFTs are so fucking dumb. Okay, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, and you can, like, easily just be like, oh yeah, well, what about people who buy paintings? It's like, hey, well, at least I physically own the fucking painting, and if I wanted to, I could do whatever. I could smear fucking mayonnaise on it. I could throw it in a wood chipper. I could jerk off on it. Dude, I own the thing. If I own the picture, I physically own it, compared to owning a JPEG that other people can screenshot. Not to mention, if I were to go to a fucking shitty, like, I don't know, like a Goodwill, I don't know many stores, and you went to like a Goodwill and you could buy like a shitty painting for like $10 to $20 compared to buying an NFT for like almost close to $1 million. Like, suck my ass if you think I'm gonna buy a fucking JPEG for like that much. Like, fuck that. I'm like, you could literally use that money to like actually retire in the future. You could buy yourself like a full-on fucking like gaming setup. You could buy yourself the most expensive fucking sex doll, and you choose to spend it on a goddamn JPEG of a monkey or a pixelated dude or Hitler. Like, what the fuck? Sorry. I can't stand NFTs. Anytime I talk about them, I just rant and I get mad, okay? Because it's just like, maybe there's a purpose, right? Maybe NFTs have some purpose that I don't understand. But at the end of the day, I refuse to understand it. Until the day where they actually serve some kind of purpose, where they're not constantly being scrutinized by everyone, I'm not going to fucking give them the benefit of the doubt at all. Sorry. Anyway, the third news. Breaking news. I get mad easy sometimes. Not really. It depends. Anyway, Third news is, fuck, I'm like frazzled from that. Anyway, the next news is about I believe a streamer who, I don't think he streams on any conventional platforms like YouTube or Twitch anymore. He streams on Rumble or whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. Is Rumble the thing Aiden Ross is on? I don't fucking know. Anyway, he streams on Rumble. His name is Sneeko. He's a self-proclaimed alpha male. People compare him to Andrew Tate because he is literally just a fucking Andrew Tate clone, as everyone calls him. And he's known for having bitch boy meltdowns, calling everyone soy, and making a collage of faces of people he doesn't like. Now, funny enough, some of the people on his collage list I've either never heard of, or I do kind of agree that they're shitty people are not very likable. However, there are some faces like I believe Turkey Tom. I think Jay Aubrey was one of them as well. I don't know if that was him or not. And Moist Critical. Those are people who I would disagree with because I like them. I think they're all great. But he's this Sneeko feller, this nice young gentleman, this Sigma Alpha, decided he wanted to pick a fight with Moist Critical because he got his feelings hurt because Moist Critical laughed at him, as did everyone on the internet, including people who are similar to him. So at the end of the day, he's mad at people he considers soy boys, but he himself is a bitch and gets made fun of relentlessly, even by people who are like him, ironically. So he got into a fight with Moist Critical, but it wasn't really a fight. It was more of, Moist made fun of him jokingly because it's the internet. People are going to make fun of you. And Sneeko got mad, threw a temper tantrum, brought up his girlfriend, and then, Moist decided, yeah, you're going to bring up my girlfriend. I'm going to make fun of you again. And so he did. He made fun of him again, and then he made fun of him on Twitter. And then Sneeko added him to the collage, threatened him, not only with a fight, but with a gun, said, like, basically telling him they're in the same area. I have a gun. I should come visit you. And he wants to fight him, blah, 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 the usual insecure bitch boy shit where he, compensates with his fists and with a gun, saying, look at me, I'm big Sigma Alpha, I'm gonna fight. And Charlie said he doesn't want to fight. And he's not gonna fight. And then he clowned on Sneeko again by making a video where, he showed off guns he has and made fun of Sneeko more. And then Sneeko is continuing to whine. So at the end of the day, what is this drama? It is an insecure man baby, which I'm not really one to call people man baby, considering I am literally a fucking loser. However, seeing people like him makes me realize that I might not have the same amount of money. I may not have any, good positive thing that he may have, but I can at least take solace in knowing that I'm not a bitch boy like this who, compiles a collage of people I hate or gets fucking butthurt on the internet because some dude made fun of me. Not to mention the fact that he put his cuckoldry shit out in the open and then he's shocked that people make fun of him for it. Like, you could literally say that you're not a cuck and people would still laugh at you. It's the internet. Grow up. Like, it's the fucking internet. People are going to make fun of you regardless. You could literally say that you are into missionary sex with a woman with a lot of love in between, and you'd still get laughed at. You can say that you love raw dogging from behind, and you'll get laughed at. It does not matter what you do, you will be laughed at on the internet. And if you go on the internet and you are shocked that people are going to laugh and point fingers at you, you are a fucking idiot. Like, you cannot go on the internet and be shocked when people laugh at you. You cannot be shocked when people clown on you. Like, that's the thing about the internet. You're going to be made fun of, regardless. And if you do something asinine and stupid, then people are going to fucking point fingers at you. That's just how it is. If you have this, like, bullshit, fucking stupid-ass takes like this guy does, because at the end of the day, a lot of the Alpha Sigma shit is just, like, basically telling you how to get laid, and it's all just, like, stupid advice of be an alpha. You just got to be cool, right? It's just such stupid advice. It's either basic advice on how to you know, it's like be nice to someone. And it's like, yeah, no shit, you be nice to a woman if you want a woman to notice you. Shocker. And then the other one is just like, yeah, you gotta fuck. And it's just like, yeah, whatever. Like most of these alphas don't fuck. And that's coming from me, a professional fucking loser. But this is like really stupid drama because, like I said, it's literally a guy who just does not give a shit and who's laughing at him while one guy throws a temper tantrum and continuously threatens him and says, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. Seeming to miss the point that beating someone's ass does not mean anything. Yeah, you can be physically stronger than someone, but that does not make you right. If someone says the earth is round and another person says the earth is flat, and then the guy who said the earth is flat beats up the person who says the earth is round, that does not mean that the earth is flat. It means that you want to fight with someone who is weaker than you, and you have a wrong opinion. Or not even an opinion, you're just wrong about everything. I don't know. It's a weird drama and it's funny. It's funny to watch Moist dunk on fucking Sneeko because he's a fucking loser. Coming from me, the loser. It's just funny. I love internet. I love this right here. This one right here is the internet shit I love. Whenever there's no like horrible crime, right? There's no murder. There's no child predators. It's just a insecure idiot and a guy laughing at him. That's the kind of internet drama I love because it is just hilarious. Okay, I love that shit. I love when one person just keeps pounding it in that the person's an idiot and then the person continues to prove that they are an idiot. It's the best, right? So yeah, I guess that's the internet news. Yippity skippity wee. This is me signing out. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna fucking I'm literally gonna swallow a fucking razor blade for doing that. Anyway, yeah, I guess that was the internet news. Tune in next time for more fucking agony. Whatever.